Hello, welcome to the IBM Cloud App Management series. My name is Mark Leftwich and I work for IBM's SWAT Best Practice team. Today I'm going to take you through how to share an SSH key across all your cluster nodes. This is important to make sure that all the cluster nodes can communicate with each other without having to enter a password. The first thing we need to do is ensure that every host has an updated etc host file. As you can see from my file, I have the IP address, the fully qualified domain name, and the host name of each member of the cluster. You can do this manually before you start, or you can modify the master node, deploy the SSH keys we're about to go through, and then you can just copy the file to all the other nodes in the systems. Ensure that you are logged onto the master node in your cluster, and then you will need to generate an SSH key with the command I'm putting on screen. Hit return. I already happen to have an SSH key, so I'm going to replace it for the purpose of this demo. Using the command on screen, we're going to log into each of those nodes individually and copy the key we've just created across. You need to modify the user. In this case, I am using root. You also need to provide the IP address of the first node you wish to deploy this key to. The first node I'm going to deploy to is my management node. Once you have the command complete, hit return. It'll ask you if you're sure you want to do this, type yes. It will then ask for root's password before it will copy the key. Once you've entered the password, you can see that the number of keys that have been added is 1. You now need to repeat this process for every node in your cluster. Once the keys have been copied to each of the nodes in your cluster, you want to log in individually one by one to accept the logon prompt. If you use an SSH command with the root user and then the IP address of the machine you wish to connect to and hit return. You'll notice that I'm now on the terminal of the management node and it hasn't prompted me for a password. This is the desired result. You may have to log into each of your nodes once first time to accept the logon and the certificate keys before this will work as just demonstrated. Thank you for watching this video on IBM Cloud App Management. Be sure to check out all the other videos in the series.